And welcome back to watch the European Classic Bench Press Championships that we have for the first time this year. And we are now in Men Masters 3. And we have them all in this session, but we are in two flights. So in this first flight, we have the weight classes 59, 66, 74, 83 and 93. So in the second flight we have 105, 120 and 120 plus. And we are now loading the bar for the first lifter, who is Sunstol Birger from Norway. And he's opening at 77.5 kilos, which is 10 kilos less than his personal best. And okay, the stream is back. I'll lost it for a while. Oh, and my name is Katja, and I'll be commentating the stream the whole meet, so the whole 4 days I'll be entertaining you. And okay, we have the first lifter, Birger, on the stage, on the platform, and he's competing in 66 kilos, and he is the only one in this weight class. And that really looked like a really easy, fast lift. It's a good lift, as it looked. It was really easy, it just flew off the chest. That's how you want your openers, easy, that you could do even if you forgot how to bench. Because it can happen that you are so nervous that you forget how to do it. But it shouldn't matter, it should be easy enough. And our next lifter is Vorobjov's Yevgenika. I have no idea. Yevgenis. I have no idea how to pronounce this. Please forgive me. He's in 59 kilos and his opener is 80 kilos, which is also his personal best. And he cut the start command, press and rack. It looked like an easy lift as well. It's a good lift. And it's in weight class with with this one, so 9, and it's Carmela Virzi from Germany. And it's 87.5 kilos that he's opening at. And his personal record is 80 kilos, so this is already like 7.5 kilos over that. So he must have trained hard and gotten stronger. And he's giving some advice to the guy who's giving liftoff, how to do it, how he wants it. And he got it. And got his start command, press command, and rack. It looked like a sure lift. Good lift, no problem with it. He had to work a bit for it. It wasn't like up in the air like the earlier ones, but he got it, so that's a good way. Didn't struggle with it. Our next lifter is from Finland, Kauranen Antero, and he's opening at 115 kilos. He's lifting in 74 kilo weight class. And there are two lifters in this weight class. He's lifting against Vasily Motovilnik from Russia, who will open at 135. So 20 kilos bigger opener than Anteros. And it's a good lift. Or I can't say if it's a good lift. It was 2-1. It was a good lift. It looked good from here, but of course I'm not refereeing at this meet, so I can't say anything. I can just give my best guesstimations, guesses. This time it was right. Next lifter is Huovinen Suke from Finland. He's opening at 120 kilos. And his record, personal record, is 125, so we are 5 kilos under that. And there are 4 lifters in 93 kilos. Now let's see what happens. The openers are quite different, so it can be that we can already see who's winning, and it's a good lift for Suke. But of course, you never know what happens, so shouldn't say anything yet. Our next lifter is from Estonia, Mihkel Laas, and he's opening at 130 kilos. 125 is listed here as his personal record, so this is more than that. He has trained hard. And here he is getting ready. Yeah, he's lifting his feet on the bench, then finding his shoulder blades, and then put the feet back on the floor. I've said it earlier too, but it's interesting to see how people get on the bench. There are so many different styles. It sometimes looks like they were acrobats or something, how they move. And it's a good lift. He didn't struggle with that. It was an easy weight, confident lift. And it's Motovilnik from Russia lifting next. He's in 74 kilos with Antero Kauranen, and he's opening at 135. And his personal best is 142.5. So I think we'll see bigger lifts from him. And he's finding his lifting position. And here he is, everything tight. And he stays tight and just pushes it up as it should be done. It's a good lift for him too. So earlier the lift from Laas from Estonia was not a good lift. I'm sorry if I give you wrong decisions. I can't see the lights and I can't see the flags either. I'm trying to listen to our announcer to tell if the lift was good or not. Anyway, let's go to this lift. It's 135 kilos for Sven Thorngren from Sweden. It's a good lift. It's 10 kilos below his personal record. And there are 4 lifters in this 83 kilos weight class. And the next one is also in that same weight class. In 83, it's Reima Häkkinen from Finland, and he's opening at 140. And his record is 147.5. So this is 7.5 kilos less. But yeah, these 1, 2, and 3 in 83, they are quite close to each other, lifting all above 140. And that looked like a good, nice, easy lift. And it was a good lift. Lifted well. And the next one, we go to 93 kilo weight class, and it's Alf Olsson from Sweden. And he's opening at 140 kilos. Like I said earlier, in this weight class, the openers are pretty different. 120, 140, 150, 175. So it could be that the medals go like that as well. Or the placings. There's no medal for everyone because they're 4 lifters. But now he's lifting 140 and it's 6 kilos less than his personal record. He's lifted 146 and he opened with a good lift, 140. And we go back to 83 kilos to Germany. And it's European record, Hirner Arthur. And it's 142 and a half, and it's a European record attempt. And he gave also some hints to the person giving it a lift off, how he wants it. It can really ruin your lift if you get a bad lift off, or if you get it in a different way than you want and are used to. So it's good to tell your spotter what you want. They are there to serve you. Lifter is the king of today. And it's fast to the chest and quite fast also off the chest. Looks like the left side was maybe leading a bit, but it also could be this angle that I'm looking at it from. And it was a good lift and he got the European record. And next lifter is Ilkka Launonen from Finland. He's opening at 150 kilos in 93 kilo weight class. And his personal best is 160. So we are 10 kilos lower. And he is also giving his advice, the spotter. Yeah, I have had a lift ruined by a lift off, so after that I also do that. I always tell what I want, how I want it. It's a good thing in life to know what you want. And the bar is on chest and it comes up really fast. Looks like a warm-up weight. And it's a good lift. And the last lift of the first round is 175. And it's Stanislaw Mental from Poland. 175 and his personal record is 190. Sure, we'll see big lifts today. And I think he told the head referee to speak up, that he can hear the commands. It really sucks if you don't hear it and don't do what you're supposed to. And that's your lift then. And it's an easy one. Like I said, we'll see big lifts today and that's really easy. And it's a good lift. And we start the second round with Birger Sundstad. His second attempt is 85 kilos. The first one was 77.5, so this is 7.5 kilos more. This is from Norway and lifting in 66 kilos. And we are talking about Masters 3. These are all Masters 3 lifters. And he doesn't want a lift off, he wants to take the bar by himself from the rack. And it slowed down a bit, but it was still quite an easy push through that. And it was a good lift. The next lifter is Yevgenis Vorobjovs from Latvia. And it's 90 kilos for him. That's his second attempt. There will be also Carmelo Virtzi's second attempt. Those two are lifting in the same weight class, 59 kilos. So that's quite interesting what they will do on their third attempt and who will win. Since their second attempts are the same. Virtsi was a bit lighter on the scale, so his body weight was less, and he will win with the same lift. It's a good lift. It looked already that he had to work for it. Looked already a bit hard, but he could do it. And it was over his personal record, so a new one for him. But now from Germany, Carmelo Virtsi. And with the same weight, 90 kilos. Let's see what they'll do on their third attempt. And Vorobjovs has said it's 92.5 for him, which is, I think, a wise attempt since the second attempt looked quite hard already. So I don't think he has a lot left. Let's see how this looks like. And he pushes. Has to work for it a bit as well. Let's see. But he can lift the same. Yes, Virtsi can lift the same one and win because he was lighter. So maybe he'll go for the same 92.5. But we don't know. Let's see what's the strategy they'll use. Next one is Antero Kauronen from Finland, 120 kilos. He lifted 115 on his opener. And he's lifting together with Motovilnik in 74 kilo weight class. Motovilnik has already lifted 135, so I think that's it. Gold and silver. And I don't know what's happening. No, he didn't get a start command. There was something wrong with it. I don't know. Maybe the elbow. Sometimes the elbows are not locked out, and then you don't get the command. Now he got it. So better starting position and push. It's a bit rowing. The right side is coming now. The left side could go up and the right side was coming down, but unfortunately no lift. I will continue with the Finnish lifter. It's Suke Huovinen, 125 kilos. It's 5 kilos more than he lifted on his opener. And he will place 4th in 93 kilos. The third one has already lifted 140, so I doubt he'll lift more than that. As I doubt he'll take such a huge jump for his third attempt. And let's see, 125, that's also his personal best. So he's tying that now. And it looked easy. Looked a bit like he would just rack it, but he remembered to wait for the command. Sucks if you miss the lift because of that. And now we have Lars Michal from Estonia on the bench already. And this is his second attempt at 130. He opened at that, but for some reason it was not a good lift. Let's see, it looks fast. Did it settle on the chest? Yes, it did. So it's a good lift and he has also got a result. That's something that's a relief for me when you get the first lift or first good lift and it's like, oh, I got a result. I didn't bomb out. And we go to 74 kilos. Motovilnik from Russia, 140 on his second attempt. He has already lifted 135 on his opener and has gotten gold with that lift. No, this is the second one, 140, and it's 2.5 kilos lower than his personal record. So I think we'll see a new record for him. And easy. Hold it. Good. Yeah. It was a good lift. It was when he brought it up, it was still like swaying a bit, and you have to keep it still before you can get the rack command. But he got it, calmed it down, hit it, no problem. And it's Thornkiel from Sweden, 142.5. We are in 83 kilo category, and it's 7.5 kilos more than his opener. And it was a good lift. Had to work for it, but that doesn't matter. That's what we are here for. You should lift weights that you have to work for. And we go to European record attempt Hirner Arthur from Germany. It's 145 kilos. And we are in that 83 kilo category, a weight class, where Thorngren just lifted 142.5, and now it's Hirner with 145. Then it's Häkkinen with 145. So these three, we don't know yet how they will place. They have to fight for every medal, gold, silver, and bronze. And he's has found the position, waiting for his command, got it, and looks easy and nice. It looked good, and it's a good lift. That was a good one. And we have Reima Häkkinen from Finland in the same weight class, 83, same lift, 145. So same weight. And Thorngren will go for 145 on his third attempt. And the one with the lowest body weight is Thorngren. So if Hirner and Häkkinen miss their third attempt, Thorngren could still win if he gets 145. It's interesting to think about those, like what everything that can still happen. And it's a strong lift. It was a good lift, looked really good and strong. He can lift more. Hirner will go for 148.5 on his third attempt. Let's see what Häkkinen wants to do. Who will win? But now it's Olsson from Sweden. Alf Olsson, 146 is his personal record at the moment. He opened at 140, but now it's 147.5. So let's see. And butt is up from the bench. When it's up, you can just, well, you can wish that the referees don't see it, but if they see it and you still grind it out, it's kind of like wasting your energy, wasting your strength. You still have one attempt, so do that. Try to use them then. Okay, and in 83 kilos, seems that Häkkinen will go for 149. So it's 145, 148.5, 149. Interesting. And now it's Lauren Ilkka from Finland, 157.5. His opener was 150. Menzel has already lifted 175 in 93, which means that he already got the gold. And Lauren has already gotten silver with 150, which was his opener. And now he's going for better result, silver. And of course, it's not only about placing and medals, it's also about doing your best and being proud of what you did, and I'm happy with that. and it was a good lift. And last lift of second round from Poland, Stanislaw Mentel, 185. His personal best is 190. He has still 5 kilos under that, but like I said, he's already won this. I like how the bar looks with all those plates. And of course we will see even more plates and heavier lifts later when we go to Masters 1 and Open on Sunday when we have super heavyweight Open. We'll see really big lifts. And it's a good lift for Mentel. 185. It wasn't really that hard. He hit it well. And we start our third round of flight 1. Then we have flight, we'll have a second flight in Masters 3, which is from 105 and up. Weight classes from 105 to 120 plus. But first, the third round of flight 1, and Vorobjovs from Latvia, 92 and a half. He lifted 90 on his second attempt. He is heavier than Virtsi, who will lift the same weight next. So he needs to hit this one to be able to win the championship. Let's see. He's still grinding it out. I don't know if it already went downwards a bit or if he lifted his butt up. It's 2-1. It's no lift. I think something happened, either butt up or it went down on the way up. But that means that Virtsi, who was lighter, has won 50 Masters 3 59 kilo weight class. Because he has already lifted the same 90 than Vorobjovs before. But now he will still lift a 92 and a half. And these are personal record weights. And he has got it on his straight arms. And he presses, but no. It's too much today. But Virtsi won the 59 kilo weight class, won the championship. And next, Sundstol Birger from Norway, 92.5 kilo, still the same weight. And he's in 66 kilo weight class, and he's the only one lifting in that one. And his personal record is 87.5, so this is a new one. And no, it's a no lift. I like his hair and beard. He looks a bit like a troll from Norway, in a very positive way. Sweet. And of course really irrelevant to powerlifting. Though maybe he can intimidate the other competitors with his beard. Who knows what strategy he has. And the bar is loaded for Antero Kauranen from Finland. With 120 that he missed on his second attempt. He will be second, will get the silver medal. Motovilnik from Russia has won already with 140. And here we go. And I think he can finish it. Yes. Let's see what the referees say. They say it's a good lift. That's what you see. You can get a lift that you missed earlier. If you miss it once, just get your head together. It is difficult, but you need to do it. Just forget about the lift that you missed and concentrate on one that you have left. And the Finnish lifter, Huovinen Suke, 130 kilos. He's in 93 kilo weight class. And he got 125 on his second attempt. And he will place 4th in 93. And no lift. Started off the chest, but no lift. And next lifter is Lars Michael from Estonia, 135 kilos. He has 130 that he hit on his second attempt. He missed it on his opener, then hit it on his second attempt. And now we go for 135. And he will place 4th in 83 kilo weight class in Masters 3. And he struggles a bit, but he got it over the weak point. But it was a no lift. I think the bar came down a bit before he got it moving upwards again. So that means no lift. You can't do that. And it's a world record attempt for Motovilnik on his last attempt. It's 145.5 and he's lifting in 74. He has already won his weight class and the championship, but now it's world record attempt. And he's on the bench finding the place, gripping the bar and finding where with his shoulder plates they are under him tied together, and he's on the right place on the bench and still has to bring his feet down. And he got the command, everything is tied, and now he just needs no, not today. We have the same 145.5 for Thorngren from Sweden. And he can still, well, anything can happen. He can, if he lifts this one and Häkkinen and Hirner both miss their lifts, he can still win. They have hit 145 and now it's 145.5 for Thorngren. It's really close. Their attempts are really close. 145.5, 180, 148 and half, and 149. So really close. They are fighting. And he brought it down really fast. Looked a bit like he dropped it. Of course, you can't waste your energy and strength bringing it down too slow, but you have to control it. Otherwise, you have no stretch in your pecs and you can't use them. Or can, but they are not kind of loaded. And it's Alf Olsson from Sweden, was it? Yes, it is. And it's 147.5 that he missed on his second attempt. He has already gotten the bronze And no, unfortunately not. It was a good try. You have to try lifts that are not possible, but you can reach a bit. So if you have a good day and you can do it. And we go to Hirner. So now it's Hirner 148.5 and then Häkkinen 149. Let's see how they'll place. They have both lifted 145 and Häkkinen is lighter, so for him that's enough. If Hirner now misses this weight, Häkkinen has already won with the same 145. But this is a world record attempt. So let's see. And he of course really wants this lift bad, because it's a world record. And it can be his as well as the European Championship. Oh, he can do it. That leads to lockout. No. Oh, that was so close. He couldn't lock out the right elbow. Left one was already up, but he couldn't lock it out. More tricep work. And Häkkinen lowered his weight to 148.5. He doesn't need to lift more to get a world record because Hirner didn't hit it. So it's the same weight. And when it's your last lift, you can take a world record or win with that lift. You can change your lift like that. And now it's Reima Häkkinen. Usually you see that on deadlift when there's 3 lift meet, but now it's only bench, so you can do it. Of course, on bench you can't do it on deadlift if you don't deadlift. So Reima Häkkinen world record attempt 148.5, and that half kilo could be the thing that makes it or breaks it. So it's wiser to lift with 500 grams less if it's possible, and it was. It looks like and it's a good lift, it's a world record, it's championship, everything. Congratulations. It was a good fight. That's interesting for the people watching the meet as well. And Launonen Ilkka from Finland lifting next. It's 160 kilos, which is also his personal record. So he's gonna tie that now. And he is second. He has 1 silver. Mental with 185 is the first one in 93 kilos. And here is Launonen Ilkka, and then we still have Mendel from Poland, and then we have the second flight of Masters 3, where we have 105, 120 and 120 plus lifting against each other, against people in their weight class. I saw his butt coming off the bench already. So now lift. And anyway, if you make it and your butt is not on the bench, it's no lift. You have to have your head, your shoulders, your butt on the bench, and the whole sole of your foot on the ground. And now Mendel Stanisław from Poland. It's 100 90 and a half, which is 500 grams more than his personal record. And it's a world record attempt. And bar is loaded. We are excited to see this world record attempt, which will be also half a kilo more than his personal record. Of course, world record is more impressive than personal record. And I think he can do it. 185 was good lift. Just finish it, keep pushing. No. Too bad. It was a really good try and it looked strong when it left off the chest. But that's how it is. That's how this game is, the sport is. And we go to the second flight of this session. It's, I can't see, it's Kalinji Anton from Sweden, 125 kilos. And he's lifting a 105 kilo weight class. And we have actually 7 lifters in that weight class, so more than we have had in these master weight classes before today. And that's an easy lift. It's a good lift, as it looked. And it's Hornik Jiri from Czech. And it's 130 for him. Unfortunately, I can't see the scorecard here. Okay, now I can. It came back. Or part of it came back. And his personal record is 140. It was a good lift. It wasn't hard, so he can lift more. And Carson Genth from Sweden is lifting next. And he's in 105 kilos as well, like these ones. And they all have been now. And it's 135, so a bit heavier than the ones before. But there are still 4 lifters in this weight class after him. And he got the bar, lifted it himself. And it doesn't look good. Couldn't lift it. It's no lift. And when that happens on your opener, like I've said before, you need to get your head together. It takes a lot of mental toughness, concentrating, that you can just forget it and say that that's in the past. Now let's concentrate what's next. And it's run by Raul from Estonia. And he lifts in 120 plus. It's 140 kilos his opener. And in this weight class we have 3 lifters. They're opening at 140, 180 and 190. There was no lift for him. I don't know if he didn't listen to the commands or something. It looked easy, so he really doesn't have a problem with it. Just needs to concentrate and, you know, do everything according to the rules. So he gets good lift. But the weight was easy, so he'll get it next time. And it's Sudangen Leif from Norway. It's 145 kilos for him. That's his opener, and we have still 3 lifters after him in 95, 105 of course, and they are opening at 152.5, 160 and 162.5. So we don't know how big jumps they will take to their second and third attempts, and we cannot know yet what happens. And he's getting his grip on the bar, and I think he said he doesn't want to lift off. The spotter left. Not all of them, just the one who was supposed to give a lift off. Yeah, that's easy. Looked really easy. It's a good lift. So maybe he'll take a bigger jump to the next one, and then somebody will take a smaller one, and they will end up with the same weight or something. And in the same weight class, we have 152.5 for Jean-Pierre Aymon from Switzerland, and 157.5 is his personal best. So this is 152.5, it's 5 kilos less than his personal record. And he brings it to the chest and easily presses it up. That looked like weight that he could do several reps with. So warm-up weight or a light opener. No, it was a light opener, obviously. And it's Suvanto Jouko from Finland. We are still in that 105 kilo weight class, and it's 160 kilos for him. And then there's 162.5 for Tirronen from Finland too. So the Finnish ones have the biggest openers in this weight class. And it's an easy lift, strong lift. And it's 2-1, but good lift. Get a yellow card from a side ref. Then we go to 120 kilos. We have one lifter there, and it's Werner Wieninger from Germany, and he's opening at 160. His personal record is 175. Then we have one lifter from 105 and 2 from 120 plus. And then the first round is done. And this should be easy weight for him. And it is. Looks like nothing, like there was nothing on the bar. Just pushes it up like air. And we have Harri Tirronen from Finland, the last opener from 105. Then all of them have opened. And Carlsson didn't get a lift yet. And he's telling what he wants, how he wants the spotter to give the bar to him. And he brings it down fast and presses it up fast too. It's a good looking lift. A good lift. 162.5. Suvanto will lift 165 on his second attempt, so yeah, they will have something to fight. 165, and let's see what Tirronen 165 too. But that was actually, I think, 162.5 looks easy, so he has more in him. But before we continue with those ones, we have Homrich Klaus from Germany, and he's opening at 180. 196 is his personal best. And then we have still one lifter before second round. And we still have Masters 2 lifters today. And it was easy lift. Really easy. And it's a good lift. And the next one is Reinholds from Latvia. Dainis Reinholds. He's opening at 190. His personal record is 200. So we'll see big lifts today too. And he has the bar, brings it down, and pushes it up really fast. It seems they are picking easy weights for their openers. And we'll start the second round with Kallinge from Sweden. And it's 130 kilos that he will attempt now. It's 5 kilos more than his opener. And here we go. Bar is a bit swaying, but he got it now. I don't know what's happening. He didn't get the start command, or thought he got it, but it was replaced, I guess. Like I said, the bar was not settled. I was still swaying. It was a no lift. Don't really know what happened. Seems that he doesn't know what happened, but he tried too early, I think. And it's Carlson Genth from Sweden. 135. He missed it on his first attempt. So now he'll try it again. And I hope he has gotten his thoughts together. His concentration is spot on. And he can hit this lift now. And he doesn't want a lift off. He lifts off himself. Brings it down. Tight, stay tight and push. No. Looks it's too much today, but he still has one attempt left, so he can still try that, but he has missed it twice now. Sometimes when we watch equipped benches, that can happen and they still hit the lift on the third attempt if it's about how their shirt is on and they can fix it and put it on so that it supports better. But of course this is not equipped lifting, this is raw classic bench, so adjusting your t-shirt won't really help with your strength. But this is Hornig. 140 kilos, he lifted 130 on his first attempt. And we are in 105 kilo weight class. Ouch. That went to the wrong direction. Went behind his head, not up. But he can try it again. And then we have a Randma from Estonia. It's 140 kilos. He missed it on his first attempt. If I remember right, it looked really easy, but there was something why it was no lift. If that's the case, he shouldn't have problems with it. Yeah, I think he didn't wait for the command on his first try. What's up? His elbows weren't locked or something. He had to replace the bar. And now we are looking at the time. It's ticking. I think he's gonna run out of time. And he got it. And wait. And now it was a good lift. He didn't run out of time. It looked like that from here, but I don't really see it well. There's always somebody standing in front of the screen and I can't see what's on it. And we go to Sudengen from Norway. 150 kilos. Right now the prognosis is 4th. Because in this 105 kilos they have lifted 162.5, 160 and 152.5. And now he's lifting 150 on his second attempt. But everything is still possible. And he has been lighter, so the same weight is enough for him. And that's really controlled, quite slow. And he fights it up. It's a good lift. It slowed down at some point. Could have been more explosive. But it was a good lift and that's all that matters. When we are training, we try to adjust things and do things better, but when you're competing, you don't get style points or anything. Just get it up, of course, in a safest way possible so you don't get hurt. But all that matters is that you get it up and you get at least 2 white lights. And this is Switzerland. It's Aimon. It's 157.5. He already lifted 152.5. And it's easy, controlled, doesn't have problems with it. It's a good lift, and he's now 3rd in 105 kilos. And now it's Tirronen, Harri, from Finland, 165 kilos, and after that Suvanto Jouko will also lift the same 165. And yeah, Tirronen is lighter, so the same weight is enough for him. And it's quite easy. It's good lift, 2 to 1. Looked pretty easy. I think he can lift more. And Jouko Suvanto will now lift the same weight, 165. And he will need to lift more than Tirronen to win, because his body weight was more on the scale. But first, this lift. Suvanto has lifted 170. That's his personal best. And Tirronen's is 167.5. So quite close, but he's lifted more. And easily. It was a good lift. Let's see what he will lift next. He has to lift the 170 if he wants to win, because Tironen has 167.5. And Suvanto needs to lift more. But before we go to them, we still have few lifters on this round. It's Wieninger from Germany, 170. He lifted 160 on his first attempt. And he's lifting alone in this 120 kilo weight class. And 175 is his personal record. So maybe he'll try to tie that or top it. We'll find out after this lift. And he lifts up. It was a good lift. And then Homrich from Germany in 120 plus, attempting 190 on his second attempt. After that we still have Reinholdt from Latvia, and he will attempt 195. And then after that it's the last round of this session. And bar is loaded. And I see a totally different scorecard right now. I think, I don't know if you see the same one. Let's see, this is 190. No, 180. I don't see who's lifting right now. It's just somebody in front of the screen, and the scorecard is now different. No. And what is happening now? There's some... okay. Got it now. Lift up. That's easy. Lightweight. But it's no lift. Oh, thank God, my scorecard came back. The one that I can read and see who's lifting. Makes it easier to commentate when I know at least partly what I'm talking about. And now it's one from Latvia, Reinholdt, and that 195 that I was already saying earlier. And after this one, the last round. And then we have a small break before we go to Masters 2. And men, women have lifted already today. Was that locked out? It was locked out. Can't see the elbows from here, but it was good lift. Thank God there are referees and I don't have to say from here if it was a good lift or not. And Kalling Anton from Sweden, starting our last round. And he's lifting, attempting 130. He missed it on his second attempt. Now he has another chance to get it. And he's rubbing his shoulder blades against the bench, finding the right position. It's something you have to be really careful about. If it doesn't feel right, then this can happen. It was too much today. He missed it on his second attempt and he missed it again. It seems that it was the other arm that he couldn't lock out. The other one was leading. And we have Carlsson from Sweden attempting 135 for third and last time. He doesn't have result yet. He has missed it twice, but now it's the time. Now you need to hit it. Have your mental game right. And now explosively up. Butt was up. I think he can finish it, but I think I saw he lifted his butt up. Then again, I'm not reffing here. Yeah, it's a no lift. Unfortunately. And we have Hornick lifting next. 130 is what he hit on his opener, then he missed 140 on his second attempt, and now he's trying it again on his third attempt. After this we will see 120 plus lift, and then see the battle of medals in 105. Ouch, that doesn't go to the right direction. Looked at it went a bit too much towards his head, and then he brought it back. But yeah, that was it. After he corrected it, he didn't have strength to finish it anymore. He used it to bring it back on the right track. And next lifter is Hornick. No, that was him. Yes, it's Ranmai. I'm thinking, I already said that name. I think I just saw him lift. And I was right. It's Ranmai from Estonia. Ranmai Raul. And it's 150 kilos. He hit his 140 on his second attempt. It was his opener that he missed, and then he hit it on second attempt, and now it's 150. And it's a personal record. He had listed 120 as his personal best before. So they have all been personal bests. I think he had some problems with elbows. But now they are locked out in the beginning and in the end, and it's a good lift. So he can finish happy. So, well, happy ending for him. And it's Sydingen from Norway, 152.5. And this lift won't change his placing, because the three first ones have already lifted more. But it's a personal best for him. They have all been, he had said it's 140. And now no lift. But it's a good try. 2.5 kilos more than his second attempt. It's a good try. So now 165 for Aimon from Switzerland. And if he hits this lift, he can be second. But that means that Suvanto has to miss his lift. No, I mean, yeah, exactly, yeah. I'm getting all my thoughts mixed up. I've been talking so long and watching the scorecard for so long. That was no lift. It was a big jump from 157.5 to 165, but it was some attempt to place higher. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Smaller than 165 wouldn't have changed the placing, and that's what he wanted, of course, to place higher. But he still got the bronze medal in 105. Now we have Tirronen lifting 170. And then after That one Suvanto. And Suvanto has also said 170 is his next lift. Tirronen, the guy lifting now, is lighter at body weight. So, and his struggles, I think it already came down, yeah. It looked easy, it got off the chest really strong, it was explosive, but then that point where it changes from your pecs to your triceps, then there he struggled. So it's 170 for Suvanto. If he misses his lift as well, Tirronen has won, because they both lifted 165 and Tirronen is lighter, like I've said a couple of times already. And now Suvanto, the same 170, and he misses it too. 170 was too much for Tirronen and Suvanto today. Too heavy. Which means Tirronen won, Suvanto second, and Aimon from Switzerland is third in 105. Masters 3. We have still 3 lifts left. It's Wieninger from Germany, and it's 175. He hit 170 on his second attempt. And after that we have 197.5 and the first 200 of today. At the gym where I lift, we have a rule that you cannot wear a tank top if you don't bench 200. Reinholds can come and lift with the tank top at our gym. But that was a good lift for Wieninger. So he was the only one lifting in 120, so he won it, of course. And it was his personal record was 175, so he tied that. And now we have European record attempt from Homrich. It's 197.5. He missed 190 on his second attempt, but now he is trying 197.5. It's a European record, and with this one he can also win if Reinholds doesn't hit that 200. And can you hear that scream? Maybe not, I don't know how much you hear the noises from, but he's screaming. And it looked strong, but no, he didn't wait for the commands. Oh, that's a shame. So he got no lift because he didn't wait for the commands. It was strong, nice lift. So that's really too bad. But now our last lift, 200 for Reinholds from Latvia. So we can see if he's welcome to bench the tank top at our gym. I'm of course kidding. That's not the point of the competition. And his personal best is 200, so he's tying that now. And after this one, we'll have a small break. And And it's a good lift. Good 200. Awesome. So the next session will start at 4:30 in Finnish time. That means in 45 minutes. And it's Men Masters 2. I will continue entertaining you then.
So we start the victory ceremony for Master 3 categories. First 59 kilograms. Silver, Evgenis Vorobjovs from Latvia with 90 kilograms. And next will be presented by Mr. Jarkko Pelkonen, EPF. And the winner, Carmelo Rizzi from Germany, also with the same weight, 90 kilograms, but with the lighter body weight. Kilograms category. The European champion is Birger Sonstå from Norway with 85 kilograms. Category. Silver comes to Finland through Antero Kauranen with 120 kilograms. And the European champion is Vasily Motovilnik, Russia with 140 kilograms. kilos category. Bronze, Sven Torngren, Sweden, with 142.5 kilograms. Silver goes to Arthur Hinner from Germany. And the European champion is Reima Häkkinen from Finland. Alf Olsson, Sweden, bronze medal with 144 kilograms. And the silver goes to Ilkka Valnonen from Finland. And the European champion is Stanislav Menzel from Poland. Category. Bronze medal goes to Jean-Pierre Aymon from Switzerland, 157.5 kilograms. Silver medal to Jouko Suvanto from Finland, 165 kilograms. And the European champion is Harri Tiivonen from Finland. 120 kilograms category. European champion is Werner Wiedingler from Germany with 175 kilograms. Kilograms category. Bronze goes to Roll Randmai, Estonia with 150 kilograms. Silver medal goes to Klaus Hombrich from Germany with 180 kilograms. And European champion is Danish Reinholz from Latvia, 200 kilograms.